This week, a bombshell was dropped on America as it was revealed that Bernie Sanders has a list of demands for when he stays in a hotel, and I gotta tell you, these demands absolutely shocked the nation. If you're a conservative that has nothing better to talk about. What really happened is that a new book came out, a snippet from a new book came out. The book is called Battle of the Soul, Inside the Democrats' Campaign to Defeat Trump. It's by Edward Isaac Dover. And he has a little part in there about Bernie Sanders on the campaign trail and what kind of hotels he would stay in and what his requests were. By the way, they're not demands. They're simply requests. And sometimes they weren't met. He'd be annoyed, as anybody is when they stay in a hotel and they don't accommodate what you ask for. But here's these crazy demands that Bernie Sanders wants. He wants a king-size bed. Wow. He wants a down comforter and a spare blanket. He likes the spare blanket to be blue, the book says. Okay, well, whatever. He wants the room to be 60 degrees. And he wants, refreshments there, like most hotels already offer. Gatorades, waters, nuts. Those are his requests. Oh, he also says no upgrades. Do not give him a room upgrade. He doesn't want anything big and fancy. He just wants a room with a big bed that's cold and some blankets he can snuggle up with. And conservatives started freaking the hell out. Fox News ran a segment on it, put all his lists up there. Oh my God, Diva Bernie, Newsmax, same thing. They've got their list. Everything on the screen for everyone to see about Bernie Sanders being some kind of champagne socialist. And of course, social media had a field day with this. They didn't care. Even people who don't like Bernie were coming out saying, I don't like Bernie, but this is actually a very common request for hotel rooms. I mean, literally, if you go to any hotel booking site or go to a hotel's website and you book a room, it's going to ask you if you want one king or two queens. So Bernie Sanders would say, I want a king. It would ask you in many instances, do you want the minibar or do you not want the minibar? Bernie Sanders would say, I want the minibar. And then at the end, it says any other special requests. Room away from the elevators, which Bernie Sanders like. I myself actually request rooms closer to the elevators. So that is a request that people make. And again, it's mostly on these travel websites. This is ridiculous. This is trying to create a scandal where scandal doesn't exist. But that's all they have. This is the only way that they have to attack those on the left right now. That's how far gone the Republican Party is, that they think, oh, this is our gotcha moment. We're going to somehow ruin Bernie Sanders' life by telling people that he likes to sleep in a cold room in a nice big bed snuggled up with a bunch of blankets. Yeah, if that's the best you got, keep it coming, because all it did was make you people in social conservative media look like complete morons. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.